Afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to Atlantic City. Hope everybody's doing well today. Oh, that's good. Well, today, if you haven't seen the news yet, the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris is burning to the ground. It looks really bad. I was really surprised that something that's that old, with that much stone, would burn like that, but it is. I think most of the roof is gone. The spire is gone. It's a huge deal. And from everything I can gather from the news that I've been seeing, they were already doing work on the tower to to try to secure it or to try to do something. They had scaffolding up. You could see the scaffolding on the roof before it collapsed. So they were in the middle of doing something, and something caught on fire. I don't think that it was anything intentional. At least no one's saying that. And God forbid. Certainly a beautiful piece of architecture is being lost. But maybe they'll be able to salvage some of it and put it back together, since it already needed a bunch of work anyway. I don't know if they could even reproduce most of what they're losing, just because of the age and the types of materials. I don't even know if it's repairable. Couldn't even fathom a guess. But yeah, it's not a good day, for the people in Paris. And just for, like I said, people in general. I'm sure that building was a major tourist attraction. And certainly an integral part of the Parisian skyline. So you hate to see it lost. But I guess things happen from time to time. It's a shame. The building survives World War II, and then it gets lost to a fire, of all things. And it's a giant stone building. One thing I did want to mention today is that because this is another church fire, even though this is an arson, like those ones in Louisiana, I would certainly hope that just because a giant Catholic church burns down in the midst of Holy Week, the people don't forget about that skunk in Louisiana that burned down them churches. That stinking bigot down there who burnt down them churches. I hope very much that one does not drive the other one out of the news. Because that's going to be a shaky deal down there anyway. The guy that they arrested for the arson of those churches, turns out he's the son of a local deputy sheriff. God knows they're going to try to sweep this under the rug. I would just ask anyone who's interested in such a thing to put out a video just reminding people about this skunk down in Louisiana, in the hopes that it doesn't get completely forgotten about. Because between Trump's antics and this Mueller report coming out at the end of the week, and this Notre Dame burning, this is going to drop out of the news really fast, and they're going to make that thing disappear. And that kid's not going to get punished. You know he's not. It's Louisiana. And they're going to do their damnedest to try to keep this a county matter. And if they're successful, that kid will end up walking. They always seem to. Especially when you're the son of a sheriff. Or a deputy sheriff. Whatever he is. But you know how the news works. It's only the latest and greatest that gets remembered for the next 5 minutes. So, if anyone cares about this, or thinks that it's a big deal, I wouldn't mind at all if you put up a video somewhat similar to this one. Just reminding people not to forget about that idiot. Because the minute it gets quiet, that's when everything starts getting swept under the rug. And the shame of it is that Notre Dame fire couldn't have happened at a worst possible time, because the Notre Dame fire is going to overshadow this kid in Louisiana, and they're going to let him drop away from the news. So, if anybody cares, put up a video. Just try to keep that word out there, just so people don't forget. Because these skunks have gotten away with this nonsense long enough. You know, I'm not even a church guy, but I don't believe in just pissing all over people because you think you can. And too many of these nitwits think that they can. And, well, I hope that it doesn't go away. I hope that it isn't forgotten. If anybody deserves a little good old-fashioned justice, it's probably that imbecile in Louisiana. But anyway, I just wanted to check in today and just give a little food for thought in case anybody's interested. And I hope you all have a good day, and I will talk to you guys soon back up on the boardwalk. Be good, YouTube.